Hello guys, I'm Dave with Final Touch Auto Detailing, and today we are working on a Chevy Cobalt. Only going to do the interior on this, but the interior is pretty rough. And I'll quit yakking too much, and we'll get in here and show you what it looks like. I'll show you some of the process today. We'll get the camera up on the tripod and let you see a little bit about what's happening. And yeah, show you along as it's going. So let's check it out. Alrighty, got a lot of dirt in the door seals. There's a lot of dirt down in here. Seat's pretty dirty. They're gonna be pretty clean when we're done. Can't really tell what's super good in there. Alrighty. Yeah, that was another thing. He said there was a bunch of stuff in the glove box, but we'll get all these fun crumbs and stuff out of here. I think I'm gonna take the seats out of the front of this. They should be pretty easy to get out of there. We'll show you what that looks like then too. There's a lot of dirt in the door seals. I got some trash in here. We'll get that out. Let's get around to the other side. A lot of dirt down in there. Stuff back here too. More there and here, and looks like somebody has taken this apart or something. I can tell behind there that that's things that hold that in are broken. I don't really feel that you can tell how bad the seats are. I mean, they're not god awful, but they're pretty rough. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna run the extractor in here and the steam machine. So let me stop talking and we'll get these seats out. All right, now that the seats are out, you can see a lot more of that dirt that's really deep down in there. I think the previous owner lost a lot of change. I may have not said a minute ago that the person that owns this basically recently got it. But I'll show you what this looks like as it's going. Alrighty, moving on to cleaning the seats. First, we're going to use the Tornador and regular compressed air to blow all the dust and dirt we can get out of the seat before we end up putting any chemicals on it. There's a lot of dirt and little pieces of paper still down in the seat rails. We're going to get all that blown out.
blow as much of the dirt out of the seat as we can. There was a lot of food crumbs and such down in the seat. This is the driver's seat here, so it was kind of stuck between the driver's seat and the center console. And same thing over here on the passenger seat. Just blow all the dirt we can get out of it first before we end up adding any chemical to the seat. Now we want to lightly spray the seats with the chemical that you're going to use. I've seen a lot of people that pretty much saturate seats and carpet for that matter, and that's absolutely not necessary. The best thing to do is just kind of lightly mist it and then give it a few minutes to set and let the chemical do the work first. That's going to be one of your biggest helps. If you go and put a cleaning product on something that's dirty and then immediately wipe it up or vacuum it up or what, it's not had time to do its job. So while the first seat was setting for a few minutes and we came along and worked on the passenger seat, now we're going to go along and start drill brushing the driver's seat here first. And we'll get all that scrubbed up off the side there between the center console and the seat where all that dirt had gotten down in there. That was pretty gross. Now moving on to the extraction portion. This machine and all the Mighty machines that have a heated unit, this sprays water hot enough that it is steam when it comes out. So effectively here you're steam cleaning again. And we also don't want to oversaturate the fabric with the steam that you're spraying out when you're spraying water into the seat. Just want to get it wet enough to help add some moisture to the chemical that you've applied, and then suck it up and then kind of keep rinsing until you don't see any more dirty water come out. When you see clean water coming through the clear head on this, that's how you know you've gotten the dirt out. No more dirt down in the fabric. You just kind of keep sucking it out. Now, even the back of these seats were pretty dirty. I think the previous owner had 2 or 3 small children, and as life happens when you have kids, they just don't understand the concept of keeping things clean, and you're going to get that on these jobs. Now, ultimately, you see feet get in the back of the seat, and your Cheetos and gummy bears and all that fun stuff. Heck, maybe even some Teddy Grahams. Hey, let me know down in the comment section below, do you like the ASMR style? If you want, let me know, and I'll do a video where we don't really talk or put any music in it. We'll just let you hear what the steam machine sounds like and the extractor sounds like and a couple of the other tools we got going on. I don't know, you might find that nice. All right, now that we've got that extracted, we're going to use the steam machine, blast any dirt off these plastic parts and anything that could be down between the plastic part and the seat. Get that really well and do it very thoroughly on both sides. And then come back with the compressed air and just blow any residual moisture off that plastic. That'll also help dry it a little bit. Now we're going to use that carpet dryer you see off to my left, or I'm sorry, off to my right shoulder, and blow the seats dry.
Alrighty guys, getting most of the way through this. I didn't film the action of this actually happening because it takes time to film, and you know, I don't want to waste a lot of time doing that. But basically the same process: steam, extraction, drill brush on this side. I'm gonna make sure we show all that. Got that fan going. We're making sure we get everything thoroughly dry before we put the seats back in, and then we'll also continue to run the dryer because we'll have this car for several more hours. So we're going to make sure this thing is thoroughly dry. It was a little stinky inside the car. I'm going to run the ozone for them today. Didn't talk to them about that, but I'm not going to bill them for that. Help this car smell really well. Yeah, let's look at the other side. Again, back here, you know, the same process, and this is the side you saw me running the extractor, the steam machine, and the drill brush to get the carpet scrubbed up, get it clean. The seat's clean back there. Got everything cleaned out back here. Now there is a little bit of imperfections in it. It's an older car. It's got some scratches and looks like some burns in the fabric over here. But as far as taking care of cleanliness, yeah, we got that going on. And then up here, driver's side footwell is usually the worst. I think that side over there was actually worse than this as a whole because somebody had spilled coffee, chocolate milk, soft drink, something. It was brown and there was a lot of it. But I'm gonna get the seats back in a few moments. I gotta clean the inside of the glass, and then we're gonna continue to dry this thing and it'll be good.